What's good, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy Alex, back at it again with another video. I wanted to apologize first and say I'm sorry for the lack of content. It's not for the lack of ideas, it's just simply put that I've been in between jobs, so I've been trying to get adjusted to this new schedule. But I do not want to keep making excuses for you guys. I'm trying to be better about holding myself accountable and pushing out more content. So, you know, I'm definitely work on that. And if you guys are like, where the content at, and you guys start calling me out too, that's how I know I really been slacking. So, but enough with all of that. For today's video, we're gonna be talking about, I'm gonna say, the most slept on Jordan 6 ever. Might be controversial, but that's just my opinion. But what Jordan 6 am I talking about specifically? Bam. The Jordan 6 Black UNC colorway. This shoe came back out in 2019, I believe, around December time, because I pretty much vividly remember getting this shoe for Christmas. This was back before Jordan Brand was only honestly releasing Jordan 11s during Christmas time and not really releasing anything else. But this was a very, very, very nice colorway I was trying to get my hands on back then. Luckily, my family blessed me with this pair of shoes for Christmas. It's a very simple color blocking. A lot of Jordan 6s do have this simple color blocking where it's black and then the colors can just be interchangeable with the color blocking. But I would argue this UNC Jordan 6 colorway is really, really heavily slept on. Even back when it released, I don't believe I saw too many people with pairs of these on their feet. I've only seen like maybe two back when I used to wear these. They're a little dusty, as you could tell. I need to break these out here soon because I'm really infatuated with this shoe. But as far as things I like about this shoe, the black suede's pretty well. The university blue hints all over the shoe. I love this back tab, blacked out Jordan sign, sorry. And then the tongue is very unique too. Some people don't like the tongue. Some people love the tongue. Me, I'm a fan of the tongue. If you're a fan of, wearing your pants over the shoes, covering the tongue, it shouldn't bother you and the shoe will still look clean. But if you're a fan of sticking your pants behind the tongue is pretty loose. So you could do it either way. And the tongue is made out of leather up front, and then it has the neoprene in there. And I don't know if you guys could see that, but it has the date in there of when these Jordan 6s did come out. Not this specific colorway, but just Jordan and 6s model in general when those did drop. And then there's neoprene pretty much from down here by the lace lock all the way up to this baby blue Carolina Jumpman. Huge fan of that. And then we got the lace lock. Funny thing about this lace lock, a lot of people that don't own 6s might believe that 6s come with the lace lock down here. They're not. I had to relace my whole shoe, put them down here. I know a lot of people, especially the OGs who love Jordan 6s, go out of the way to relace their 6s and put the lace lock down here. Because originally it just stays up here, kind of like the 5s. I didn't really like that, so I brought it down here. I think that was an amazing choice on my part because it has a pop of color down here instead of just being all this black everywhere. As you can see, bottom still pretty pristine. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like icy, but it's not piss yellow quite yet. And this shoe came out in 2019. So let's let that sink in for a second. This shoe came out in 2019. And the bottom is still not piss yellow. So, for everyone who complains about icy soles getting piss yellow, I get it. I'm not a fan of the sole turning piss yellow as much as the next guy. But, unfortunately with shoes, that just happens with age. And personally, if you ask me, what's worse, like sole separation or your clear soles turning piss yellow, I would say sole separation because that's a way harder fix. You're going to have to get glue. You might have to hit up a restorator, to restore your shoes and all that jazz. And it's probably going to cost a decent amount of money versus like making your bottoms icy again isn't too hard. You go on Amazon or you go on any like sneaker site, they sell like the icy sauce and you just put it on there and then you put the plastic wrap, let it sit out in the sun. Now, personally, I haven't done that because none of my shoes, and I do have a lot of Jordans. I'm itching to show you guys, by the way. But none of my shoes are that piss yellow yet, so I haven't had the chance to use any of that. Second, I get a real piss yellow pair, I'm going to show you guys in real time if it works or doesn't work. I've seen tons of videos. It looks like it works, but you know, some people be capping on their restorations and be faking it. So I'll definitely, guys, we'll try to give you guys a good input on those. But the shoe is very sleek. I think this is even better than that other UNC 6 that came out a little bit ago. I'm going to say those came out in 2022. I'll put a picture up here for you guys. It's primarily white, and they did a nice little UNC design on the tongue. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Those are clean. Those are clean. But I love the simplicity of this pair, specifically the black and the blue. Can't go wrong. They also they did it with those UNC Jordan 5s. I'm gonna put a picture up here to show you guys what I'm talking about. But they changed back here and they put like this what do you want to call it? I guess this stamp, this different kind of stamp they've been doing with some of the UNCs. They did it with the 4s, they did it with the 5s, and they did it with the 6s. You know, it does make it stand out, and it is clean. No shade to anyone who owns any of those pairs. I just personally like it simple, like the Jumpman right here, you know. It gives like infrared 6s vibes, but with the blue, and I think the blue hits a little bit different. That's why I'm a big fan of this shoe. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video, honestly. Very comfortable shoe. Very nice shoe. I was just blessed to get it for Christmas. And ever since then, I've just been collecting like crazy. I need to bust these out again soon because, like I said before, I really, really love 6s before I even got my first pair of Jordans. So I need to show this pair some love specifically. I feel like not a lot of people do have Jordan 6s. I don't know why they're so slept on, you know. One thing I've noticed about Jordans is it goes in waves, you know. Initially it was the Jordan 1. That was like hot, the hottest thing you could cop. Any Jordan 1 colorway, and you put them on with any kind of pants, any kind of shorts. Everyone thought that shit was hot. And now you can find Jordan 1s on sale. And currently, nowadays, it's the Jordan 4. I'm recording this video in 2025. So as a retrospect, if you're watching this video years later, in 2025, I would say the Jordan 4 is the hottest Jordan model out right now. Hopefully that switches up, you know. But honestly, I don't care too much what the hottest model is. I wear what I like and advise you guys to do the same. But as far as all of that goes, bam, another shoe review for you guys. Quick little review. You know, this shoe is just A1 and very comfortable to me. I would definitely say this is the most slept on Jordan 6 colorway. Let me know if you guys agree in the comments down below. I'm itching to post more content coming soon. Please stay in tune for that. I really do want to come out with a car review on my car. I'll definitely like have to post that at some point. You guys will have to see it. I'm just getting maintenance done and I want to clean my car up. It's been raining a lot lately, so that's the main reason I didn't release that quite yet. But here's another shoe review for you guys, and you know, these are just really nice, just really, really nice. I'm gonna get you guys an on foot review, and you know, that's about it. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll catch you guys later.